get your deodorant ready. We're about to enter the Quark Armpit. We're very close to beat... Wow. No, not this one. That one. Weaver of Worlds. Look at that. We take away the shield. We're very close to kill it. Hello and welcome to episode 76 of Leaf Blower Revolution. Today we look at the Quark Ambit. Let me just move myself here for a second because I'm hiding a button. This button here. We'll use that button quite a lot, okay? It's just behind me. Let me get in the game. And what I'll do, I'll just stop crafting just so all these pop-ups stop appearing. Auto craft off. There you go. Also, I was crafting auto brew, right? And then you see all these crazy pop-ups because now I'm crafting. If I go in general, I'm crafting artifacts. Now I want to thank Amsket for letting me know that you can craft violin and wobbly wings. This next episode, though, in the Weaver of Worlds episode, that I'll show you what the effect of this is. It's completely crazy. Crafting equipment, okay, random materials, and card parts, which is one of the reasons why I have so much damage. Again, the damage sources will be next episode. How did I get to fill in the gap? Because I'm still not there, but almost. And also curses, but sometimes I run out of mass. That's why I was sitting there in fucking dog leg. Let me just equip this. Increase the graphics again. Oh no, I gotta stop the... By the way, 9,000% brew multiplier. I've seen higher number on my Discord, but still it's pretty decent, and I would say that's without... Right now I'm using my DPS set. Let's turn that off. Okay, so graphics, as usual, I keep forgetting. Here's the graphics. Okay. So, Quark Armpit, okay? So, first place is the Quark Nexus. So, what's about this place again? I think the only thing that's so special about it is that I get Quark Leaves. I was gonna call this video Quark Leaves, but I prefer that title. Make it more interesting. I have so many pets now. Look at these pets that I now include in my DPS set. The hippo. No, not training yet, but anyways. So here you just sit there and you just farm for Quark Leaves. I'll show you that. The Quantum Ether. So I spend a lot of time here. Here we kill mobs. Now, do you see them? There's one there. I'll just zoom in so you can see it. And you make a lot of leaves there too. I spend tons of time there. They give cards. So when it comes to cards, these, and let's go just legendary for those. So these are the mobs. They give you a Quark reactor size. We'll look at that reactor. Oh god, I have to explain that reactor, really, of course. Okay, so that's what they do. Astral Oasis. So there's a boss. So these bosses, as soon as I came in, almost I was able to kill those bosses. But let's take a moment because these bosses, they all have a Quark shield. So, and then there's the Leafton. We'll cover that after. So I'm gonna stop here for now. And I'm going to click on that button that's hidden behind me that I showed you with the 3 dots. Okay. Now there's a bunch of tabs. And I'm going to start with the toughest part for me. I'm trying to explain this damn thing here. Now, let's say I just hit. You see the reactor going up like this. But when you start, it's super slow. And of course, the limits are much lower. You see 500%. And these numbers, so normally you'd be like at 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 everywhere. And then as this goes up, and you start at 0% chance. So that's your chances of adding a quark And then as the reactor goes up, your percentage goes up at 100%, and you will add 1 quark. 1, that's the baseline. There's ways to increase that, but 1 quark. If you have 200% chance, you had 2 quarks, up to 5 quarks, 500%. And to reach 500% when you start, you have to have like the thing maxed out. So in the gem shop, I bought auto add quarks. Okay, go gem shop here, and then some of it is pretty expensive. I forgot the amounts, but so I bought auto add quarks right there. Not auto quark siege. I'll explain what. Look at this price, and I don't think it's necessary. I'll explain why. If you're mega rich, you can get it, but seriously, man, maybe it's the last thing I would get almost. I don't know. Auto funnel. Okay, I'll explain why I bought this. I don't think that's necessary either. And then auto. I'll explain what these are. I should probably explain before, so you can go back. It will force you to go back if you want to see what I bought. I'll repeat what I bought anyway, so these are the things I bought. But yeah, it's not cheap, but you know, look at that. I was able to buy these 2 things. I was talking about that last episode. I'll give you an example here. Look, I got 1.32 E4, so it's one of the reasons why I'm going to make it very soon for the boss. I'll show you my damage, of course, after this. Let's go back. So auto add quarks. I could add quarks like this. Now there's a thing here. You see this multi add quarks, and there's 6 categories. I don't know why. Did they change the way this works from the original Quark Ambit? From this part, please explain it to me in the comments. You see how much I get an extra, so you have a chance of getting double. But why do you say C plus 10? Okay, I'm gonna show you in the shop. And it took me a little bit of time to understand this. I was a bit frustrated because there's no help. You go help here, yeah, there's nothing. But then I realized it's like old games where you had to figure things out on your own. And I did. It wasn't that hard. I just had to take my time and really observe what the hell is going on, and I end up understanding. So you have the faster reactor, so how fast it fills up, how big the reactor is. That's the bar that I showed you. Quark add chance is just how fast the percentages go up. Those percentages. No, they're always at 500% because I'm at the end here. Okay. Quark add count plus 0.1 10 times. So once you max this out, now every time you get a successful 100% click, for instance, you get 2 quarks times 5, because at 500% that brings me to 10 quarks. So now me, when I do it, every time I click on this, I get 10 quarks. 10. And very often, I don't know if it's all the time, I don't know what increases your chance of multi. You can let me know in the comments. That's something I don't know. But that makes it now 20, 20, 20, 20, 10, 10, 20, 10, 20. Right, I can do it by hand too. Well, auto add quarks is beautiful. You don't have to touch it. Now, at certain amounts, by the way, they did 45 times, you can quark stage. It's like a prestige for quarks. It gives you a quantum blob. Every time you have, I'll let you read, but it increases your damage. And it multiplies your odd chance by 2%. So again, it makes this go up faster and faster. And I got, at first I had like 1. So I did not, that's why I said I would simplify my videos. I did not record all this process. That would have been very painful to do. So what I do now is like overviews like this. It's a new format for the series, otherwise I'd go crazy. But I usually like to have like 1 and 2 and so on. It would take forever. Okay, so I don't think I'll ever Quark Siege again. But the reason why I think Quark Siege, Auto Quark Siege is useless You see how it says remove 1.18 E3, but I got 73. So yeah, sure, it gets more expensive, I suppose, if I overdo it. If I was to hit this, it doesn't reset this, it just deduces the amount, and I go to 46. Then I get another 1. But I got E5, come on, man. So what's the point? Well, that number still matters. Let's look at the upgrades. Let's continue. So I was here, right? Okay. So Quark damage. We need a fair amount, of course, for that boss. We already have enough, technically. It's just the slap damage that I need. But you'll see that Quark damage is slap damage. So it's part of the solution. That's my Borbventure. So I'm going to show you. I'm maxed out for. I'm sort of stuck. You can let me know in the comments also what to do with that. More Quark leaves, of course. And here, Quark damage to wheel damage. I was waiting to buy this. I wanted to do it on video. Here it is. And I'll hit max on this. Reactor size. Because I have nothing else to buy with my leaves. On a Quark structure, I'll show you what Quark structure is. Gems business, and then, you know, craft force stuff and the usual stuff. So when you increase the craft force, now we have access to Quark leads. We'll look at my DPS build. Structure, on the structure side, what the hell is going on? So these these things here, right? So these are Quark blobs. I bought auto funnel because otherwise I would have to click on this damn button all the time. It's pretty annoying. Converts leaves into one of those. So what do these do? It says it right there. Quark blobs charge Quark energy every second. So it charges my Quark energy faster. Now energy is energy. That's something we discussed on my Discord. Energy is energy. What do I mean by that? What am I talking about? Now I'm looking, here, yeah. Energy is energy. Increase relic damage by 1% for each 1 E3 of energy. Because I sat on Discord, on my Discord, and I was wondering. So I was wondering why my damage was fluctuating. That's because this was, I'm going to show you how to spend this. This was going down and up and down and up. And I said, why is my damage moving, man? It's driving me insane. And then we weren't sure. And then we realized together, I may have said energy is energy, but we started concluding, oh my God, okay, this increases your damage too. So energy is energy. Quantify. Convert Quark structures to, first of all, I can convert that energy into structure, which is a currency. I'm going to show you what you can buy with it. Okay. And then convert Quark structure into quantum blocks. I never did that. Too expensive, not worth it. Look, I got E5 anyways, it doesn't matter. And Leafton E5, we're going to go in the Leafton place. It will be a long video again. I'll put timestamps. I can hit that for 5. I get 5. But no, I could go auto, but look, without it, I got E5, so that gives me only 5. It's completely pointless. I made it. All I have to do is burn all my leaves in there to increase these numbers. Now, it's in structure that structure shop that you will understand why I said Quark damage is normal damage, I think. Okay, so time reduction for Quark funnel, it just means the cooldown here. It's an upgrade. Quark blob, but the all upgrades, of course. Quark blob charge multiplier, so it charges faster. Okay. Now right now I'm saving. I'll show you for what. Quark structure multiplier. Quark structurized multiplier. So when I hit this, I get more. Quark quantify time reduction. Cooldown for I think here. Bonus scales with quantum blobs. So this is it. So 55 times that I buy this, the more blobs I have, the more blower enemy damage I have. So it's quite good. Right, so that's one of the reasons why I say quark damage is normal damage. I just burned, I think. The more quark siege, the more damage. 27 times that I get that. Quark siege, blower, damage multiplier, and I quark siege 45 times. Quark damage to real damage. Aha, see? So that's the one I want to get, and I'm not that far from having enough. I'll be at 9 out of 10. So the more quark damage I have, the more normal damage I have. They go together. They go together. Quark Ventures. So that just means there's an option in Borbventures to get quark blobs and things like that in the rewards. Same for mines. And the Leafton, unlock Leafton. So Leafton is like a, I'd say there's floors, so it's like a dungeon. It's a little bit like a tower or something like this. But at first, you're so weak, you just can't do it. I cannot max it out yet, but as in this video, but I think I'll be able to. I don't know if there's a maximum, but when you look at, and these are very important. There's so many of these. So the high, how do I go faster like this? The highest is floor 20. So there's a lot of milestones there, but like if you're able to kill 100 mobs on every floor, you get very nice bonuses. So let's look at the bonuses that you can get. For instance, more quark damage, Leafton Pit reward, blower damage multiplier. Oh, no, it's Quark Set blower damage multiplier. Bonus Leafton Pit duration. That's why you have a limited time in it. I forgot what's the base amount of time, but is it 10 seconds or 20 seconds? So they kick you out after this amount of time. It doesn't matter if you die or not. They just kick you out. You don't have to get killed to get kicked out. So the more time, the more kills you can get. Bonus Quark blood charge multiplier. Leafton Pit Quark boost chance. Again, how fast the percentage goes up in the machine. Quark structure multiplier plus 1%. And then this is one, of course, nice. Quark to regular damage. Beautiful, right? And they all over every time. And then the last one is always a unique one. So for floor 1 is boss card spawn chance. Will I be able to smoothly show you every single one of them? Is it in a diagonal like this? No, it's not. Craft backpack size, not that exciting. Dice backpack slots. Backpack, not dice bag. Nah, I don't know. Max shards count. That's right. Now I can shard to 24. This is massive. This one is massive, massive. 24 now. I used to be at 21. Now I'm at 24. I vaguely heard about 24 because I'm trying to protect myself from spoilers, but there are things I cannot unsee, unfortunately. And I did see that 24 was the maximum, and I was at 21. I was wondering, how do we get the 3 other ones? That's how you do it. How about floor 5? More slap. For floor 6 here. Bonus dice sides. So is it just for fighting mobs in the dice thing, or does it count for the thing with critical hits? Or how does it call again? Let me go back. Oh my god! Of course. Like what I mean is like the battlefield. Is it counting for the battlefield or cursed dice? Yeah, the cursed dice here. By the way, my autosave value was stuck at 10, and I was told to put it at 0. I never touched it, but now I more than double. No, more than that. I multiply by about 5 all these bonuses. They were stuck. They were really low. And now I'll just let it run. So I think it would save at the value of 10, which would limit me instead of trying to go all the way or something like that. I think the reason why you autosave lower is to be able to get all those bonuses quicker instead of letting it run forever. And then once you get all the bonuses, you put it to 0 or something like that. That's my understanding of it, but I don't really care anymore. Covered dice a while ago and I sort of skipped that part, didn't I? Go back there. I want to continue with those. More active scrolls. Always welcome, always welcome. No problem with this one. Blower damage. Dies by the field damage. I don't care anymore because I killed all the possible imaginable bosses that you can kill in the dice. Curse dice, reward, multiplier. Sure, because he needed war, I just showed it to you. Dice count plus 5. It's yeah, so you get more dice. Like is it here? I think. That's my dice setup, by the way. Could it be better? I don't know. I keep them up to date though. I try to keep them at 5v3 for everything. Let's go back. Come on. And now I'm lost. Oh, here it is. 12 and then 13. Bonus relics damage multiplier is a beautiful thing. 14. Max pet upgrade level. So why does this matter? It's for achievements. What do I mean? Why does it matter all that much? I don't know about these achievements. Wow, I'm an expert now, but look, I'm 180, so I'm not that far from the 200 here. Well, there's an achievement for pets being level 100 and something. I think it's yeah, 170. All right. Now, let's keep going with this thing. I'm about to enter this place, but there's also a shop. So when you succeed, you get rewards like this. Okay, a bunch of blobs. That's why my numbers are so high here. These blobs and these quark blobs and quantum blobs. I like staying at 12 right now. What I do is I make sure that I always fully recover my energy, my quark energy. If I go in a higher floor, but my energy slowly goes down, what happens if I let it run for many hours? I get kicked out because I don't have enough energy. But over time, I generate energy faster and I have a higher ceiling, so I can AFK in a higher floor. And what we'll do today, I'll go as high as possible, try to see if I can improve my score. You see your score on here. Here my record is 140. The goal is 100 to max out a given floor. So you get these currency, and there's a Leafton shop. So let's look at it. So quark damage to will damage. Of course, I was willing to buy this while recording. Here it is. Quarter regular damage. So the next one is 6.5v7. I think I'm going to kill that boss before I reach that point, probably. So one of the first thing, in fact, the first thing I went for, I sat there in a very low level, and I babied it, and I got the Leafton Pit taxi. So this way I was able to AFK the Leafton, and I worked the Leafton very early on. So as soon as I was able to kill a few mobs on the first floor, I would turn that on, and when I'm done, if I die, I wouldn't die, but if I run out of time, I go back to floor 1, and I would sit on floor 1 forever and start buying all these upgrades. What else we have? Leafton Pit's duration is beautiful, right? You can see 4 or 5 extra seconds. It matters a lot. More rewards, right? Leafton Pit Quark Blob reward. Structure reward. Quantum Blob reward. Quantum Blob is damage. It's beautiful. Leafton Pit Quark boost chance. Sure. I'm not gonna say and because I don't know. Constant 500%. So sure. And Leafton Pit enemy spawn counts. So more enemies spawn, which if you go too high, might kill you because they don't die fast enough. However, of course, if you wanna a high score, you need as many mobs as possible. So let's go as high as, let's try to get 100 somewhere. So let's say I'm 92 here. First of all, no, I'm already, yeah, I'm using, by the way, you don't use gravity ball here, by the way, okay? Don't use gravity ball here. And, you know, I'm just sitting there, and I'm gonna try to get, so what I do when I'm sitting there, I look here, and I'm like that. And I just wait, so it's 30, we'll do it only once. I'm gonna try to get 100, see here, if I can, it's okay. Then I'll go as high as possible to show you where I'm blocked. And you can buy floors, of course, for a certain amount, but I have this feeling that floor 20 is the maximum. Look at that, we may have a chance here for 100. Come on, okay, so we got it, nice. So now I just unlock a new one, that's cool. Let's keep going. A new, okay, now when I go up like this, it's gonna finish this floor again, and then it's gonna go to the next floor. So what did I get? Passive boss skills. So my dead book is maxed out, by the way. Okay, cool. So in 5 seconds we'll so all I have to do is kill more than 16. Okay, so will I be able to do that? It's likely, because I just killed 100 before, but look, you can see through the, I make it transparent so I can see what's going on behind these windows. You can see the mobs dying here, so I'll be able, I know at 30 there's certainly one. Is it 35? Anyways, at least I'll get maybe 25. I forgot, we'll look at the numbers. Is it 25, 35, something like that? Yeah, so we got the 35. So that's how you do Leafton. You know, when your damage goes up, you try to go a bit higher. So this time I got, you know, Quark stage blower, damage multiplier. So they're always the same. Another second, these are always nice. They're always the same for every floor once. So every floor you get 1 extra second, in other words, if you do it fully. Okay, so can I do better than 9 here? There's a point where I start getting damage. In fact, that's the highest floor I have unlocked right now. I can unlock floor 18 now. So 9 is my record. I was taking damage last time. I don't do enough damage, I'm gonna get kicked out. No, I'm taking damage right now because the mob... Okay, the mob stayed, so he hurt me. Yeah, they don't... yeah, they don't get hurt enough. So I'm stuck. This is as far as I can get. And I'm gonna run out of time and get kicked out. But then the taxi brings me back. Okay, so I can just get out of here by going anywhere I like. Let's go there. Okay, is there anything else in this place? It's a long video already. Oh, the bosses. So I can show you the bosses. Of course, they die instantly. But there's this one. Did you see it? This one. He didn't appear. I one-shot everything, of course. Now this one, I needed... So for Quark damage, you use the gravity ball. This one, at first, like I was able to kill them very, almost instantly, almost as I showed up here, just after doing a little bit of Quark damage. But this one took me a little longer, but nothing difficult. Nothing like, of course, wow. Now, do I do wow right now? I'll just show you the dead book real quick, but it's maxed out everywhere. No, it's not maxed out. What am I talking about? I need more kills though. No, I don't. I need to craft. Okay, so okay, I could upgrade it. No, it's not maxed out. No, it's the banks. The banks are maxed out. So okay, I could work on that. So I'll do it. But yeah, I'm killing as many of these mobs as humanly possible. This one, of course, is the slowest because I'm still unable to kill it right away. So I have to kill the green flame a few times before I'm able to kill it by hand. So I rely on the passive kills here. Okay, but I mean, I made it. Honestly, I made it. All I have to do is, I'm telling you, 24 hours, WoW is dead, so we made it, okay. Okay, so, and the other thing is the banks. So the banks, I'm going to ask you a question, because everything is maxed out. So I get as many cards as humanly possible. So it's fully maxed out. It's the maximum, and now I'm maxed out with the refined soul stone. My question to you is can I do anything else with those soul stones, or are they wasted? The thing's maxed out, and I have maximum refined soul stone, but there's nowhere to spend them. But maybe in the new place there will be some place to spend them. I don't know. So I get as many cards as possible. So I can show you my cards a bit, but I think I neglected them a bit. You know, I said I had 9,000 Brew multiplier, and the Mirage card gives you... No, I saw 10, 20, 30,000 Brew multiplier. That means a person... well, there's MSCAT, of course, and there's others. I forgot who, but the right now I'm at what, 200 here, 207, 178, 141. But these are insane. It's just you have to play a bit active here. But look, you want me to buy 10,000 cards? Sure. Just buy. What did I just buy 30,000 cards? Because I'm crafting card parts now. It's just crazy. You know, I got what's that? 50,000 packs, legendary packs. So you just I'm not gonna do it because I want to fight the boss. But I just use auto. I don't touch boss cards though. But I auto transmute everything, and I might show you that next video. And then I just open packs and then recovers, and then the number goes up here. And once I'm satisfied for a while, I stop, and then I open a bunch of packs, and I max out every single card that exists. And one of the things I do, I use mythical, and I go ascend to just make it easier to get the legendary cards. So look at this crazy stuff. I mean, I never have dreamed of having maxed out. Well, none of all the bosses are maxed out, but I still have maxed out bosses in legendary. It used to be so unattainable. And Leaf Sanctions, only takes me 8, and I made 3. Okay, so there's the nature. I could show you the nature event. I'll go quick on the nature event. I don't like the nature event, by the way. But anyways, like these damn butterflies are so annoying to get. But this is slap, and that's like it decreases the leaf sand input cost, but they're difficult to get, very annoying. And I learned to like those because it gives you bonus leaf multiplier. I'm thinking of maybe maintaining this exactly as it is right now, and 4 flowers. Okay, by the way, I have the Night Nature pack, so this is permanent. So these give slap, but it's multiplied by so much because the bonus in itself is multiplied by so much because of all sorts of objects I have in Borbventure and dice and mining, etc. And then these give blower enemy damage, so that would be my setup. And I maxed out the event too, like in the quest. Season pass is maxed out, so I don't know. Am I done with this? I might be. I'm not a fan. What I don't like is how can I explain why do I dislike this? The butterflies are annoying to get. The right one, I suppose, the right ones. Well, it's not that bad. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I mean, the quests are like. Let's say I want to get time spheres. You gotta go like this. You see how like it seems like an older thing that was never updated. We lost in the bottomless pit of this game. That's for sure. I wanted to show you Borbventure too. I'm stuck at 393. It's because of my backpacks. I can no longer. Why 394? Why does it contradict? Why did it go up? Okay, so it went up. So what I would do is increase my backpacks as much as possible. Okay, so is my new limit 394? Yeah, so I'll get everything at 394, but that's my new limit, 394. So I'm stuck there for now. So it's pretty crazy. Look, I got 394 of those. And you like go like this. Yeah, I mean, okay. So let's fight this boss. See where we stand. I'm gonna show you my damage. Doesn't matter where I go, but let's put slap. Oh, I forgot to show you my... Oh, of course, the video will never end, obviously, it seems. So look, this looks like a mess. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go fusion, auto fuse type, so because there's a higher leaf than this, isn't there? Is it called Dusk Leaf? So it's possible that I have access to Dusk Leaf the second I kill that boss. I don't know. That I just don't know. I'm not going to show you all my sets, that's crazy. But at least my damage set, so ready for my damage set. So I'll just go slow. And what I did is, whatever set I had to kill the energy guard, by the way, I researched nothing. I did that on my own. But I sort of took it and sort of copied it and made it evolve. And I can, if I need to, I'll balance it, but I don't think I need to touch this. It doesn't have to be perfect. But there's one thing I could not unsee. And again, I'm trying to protect myself from spoilers. There's something I could not unsee. You see nuclear fuel? Please explain to me. I saw that you need... Now you might think, no, he's doing research. No, I'm telling you, I'm not doing research. But if I talk to somebody anywhere on Discord or something, I'm going to see something, and sometimes I cannot unsee it. I saw that you needed... give me a sec, I gotta find this thing. Come on, a blowing power? E10 blowing power, no, I'm in E9 now. E10 blowing power was recommended or something? And they said, it said, somebody talked about you adding the nuclear fuel, let's go back, nuclear fuel thing here. And I even maybe sharded, I may have sharded, yeah. What does nuclear fuel do? I thought it just pushed your leaf faster. But does it increase your damage? Please let me know in the comments, okay? Okay, so what's my damage? You may have seen it, we'll look at it properly. So I'm now 1E37, I need what? Is it 5E 142 or something like that? 1E 137 slaps, that's not enough. And I saw a 5 point something E15, a bare minimum for Quark damage. We're gonna fight that boss, see how much we can lower its health. I'm gonna use a gravity ball. I cannot kill that boss yet, but you'll see how close I am. I just need more slap, I think. So that boss is right there. Weaver of Worlds. Okay, we should see. Look at the shield going down, right? Nice. But the health is not going down because I'm too weak. So the shield is taken care of. I just need more slap and I got this boss. Isn't that nice? Okay, I think that's enough. It's the best I can do to explain the Quark Armpit. Okay. I have a saying, by the way. I'm going to tell you my new saying in the end of this video. I hope you like this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time. If it quacks like a duck and smells like you're in Quark Ambit.